wasn't. Anyway, with the triumph, you find somewhere that you could get facial recognition software that might actually be relevant.
We just need a place to use it.
I don't even know. It's only like. To be fair, I thought the vehicle registration thing was a bit out there, but I was like, all right, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But I can only think of the police force else that would use these cameras.
Okay, yeah. Right, so... oh, God, no. I'll go to the police force. They don't know who I am. That's the line. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
Wait. Can I use the Streetwise to find a disguise kit?
You can buy one probably somewhere. You know some people.
I'm gonna go into a makeup shop and I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of stuff.
Are we gonna dress you up as a Murray Allen? Gonna paint you green?
Yes.
Give you some fake tattoos.
Christ.
This is gonna be in the Naked Gun where his tattoos start running off.
What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, fuck it. You got a tramp, you can have a disguise kit. Jesus wept.
Great. Now I need someone to paint my face green.
Look, Cassie's gonna do it. I'm all over this.
It's not that you know my Roll20 profile picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
I look like that guy now.
Okay.
Well, we need to see how well this goes. Let's see. What's the equivalent of a performance check or an artistry check?
So performance is usually charm.
Of course it is. All right, Cassie, you got to do a charm check. Doesn't make any sense. So.
A charm check to paint my face?
No, that would. I mean, I could just I guess coordination, but that's not.
Shouldn't it be like a knowledge check?
Yeah, if it's about
to get the tattoos right. I mean, all right, the meaning of the tattoos and so on.
Sure, let's do a knowledge check then.
All right.
This is gonna be like if you translate something from China in this tattoo makeup.
Yes. Yeah, it's literally so I want you, before you roll, I want you to tell me what you think it's going to mean, like what the tattoos are going to signify, and then depending on the outcome of the roll, we're going to see what they actually mean. So this could be quite amusing. So
okay.
So it's gonna be,
what do you want?
Lawbringer, justice, honor, stuff like that.
Yeah, so I think a 4 difficulty. I'm gonna spend a destiny point because this could be quite amusing to see what happens.
Okay, I'm going to use this light side as well.
Okay. You're not gonna let me have my fun.
You're just gonna write pervert all over my face and tattoos on you.
Not a criminal, it says that.
It just says not a liar.
Okay. So knowledge. I mean, what kind of knowledge should it be? Xenology, maybe.
Yeah, xenology actually.
Xenology definitely works. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. All right. So you successfully paint some funny markings on his face. Let's have a think. All right. I want Cassie and Sorak. I want you to both to come up with one funny thing that would be painted on Rel's face with these tattoos.
Yes, I have one. I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Okay.
Can I roll the advantage to use the advantage to know what I did wrote in the end?
No,
yeah,
but
sure,
okay.
You could totally paint it and go, wait, I think that's either means what I meant or the other thing, and what the other thing could be whatever you whisper to me.
Okay.
Thing is, none of us really knows what the whole thing will say at the end.
Oh, I can't wait for you to go walk into the police unit.
Okay, we're at the stage where we broke the gem.
The two go hand in hand so perfectly. Okay. I can't wait for you guys to work it out. Oh. In fact, I'm going to copy and paste this in Notepad so you guys can see this in a bit, and I'll put it back in the chat. Because,
yes, please, after the NPCs react.
I can't wait for you guys to find out. This is priceless. Alright.
Why?
Do this. Alright, we're good. Give me a second, I've got to compose myself. Oh,
Okay.
Christ.
I also need to get a uniform from somewhere.
Yes.
But I'd like to just buy like a standard issue blue jumpsuit rather than a police uniform.
Oh, so like a blue collar worker thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so instead of going in like the full armored set that you've seen every now and then, you're going for just like a standard, like more like an office person.
Yeah. Well, no, I want to look specifically like a technician,
Okay.
like a repairman or a
repairman. Okay.
Well, I mean, none of us know why you're so extremely.
Sure. All right. Far away.
Okay. Yeah. So do I need to? I mean, it's just a jumpsuit, so it shouldn't be difficult to find, is it?
Oh no, this is super easy to find. You can find that pretty much everywhere.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. He's going in as did you say like a plumber or a technician or something?
Yes, I'm going to be an electrician because that's vaguely something. I know how to work a computer, therefore I know how to work the electronics in a building.
All right, so you're gonna walk in and be like, "I came to fix your X of some description."
I'm going to make up some techno babble.
Okay, all right, sure. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
So yes, now in my blue jumpsuit, I'll slap a bit of paper on my chest that says I don't know. I need like a Mirialan name.
Jesus Christ, another genealogy roll for you or something?
Yeah, let's make this. I'm going to make myself a genealogy roll for the equivalent of John Smith in Mirialan.
All right, let's see. Okay, this is going to be 3 difficulty, but again, I'm going to upgrade this because this is fucking hilarious for me. So I really hope you despair on this one. Let's go for this. Oh, damn it. Oh, sure. Okay, yeah, you can successfully do the equivalent. One of the most common names on the planet.
Yeah. So, Vash Cole. There we go.
Actually, I'm going to look up a Mirialan name for you since there's name generators out there.
Well, I know Cole is because there was Ashes Cole. No, Arwen Cole. He's like a Mirialan hero during the Clone Wars.
All right.
They actually just have one letter words mostly, like Jinfu or Humvee or Queji. Humvee. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. I'm Humvee the technician.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I'd like to walk into the police station then.
All right. The person at the front desk is gonna like glance up at you, like look away, and then like immediately pull their head back and look at you again, and their eyes will go wide and just be like,
Look, blame my parents, okay? I'm just here to do a job.
I hope you're not here to do a job.
Listen, head office has notified me that your electrical flange is playing up, okay, and that's just going to play havoc with all your traffic interdictor signals, okay?
You're a technician? Is this a wind up?
Do I look like a fucking plumber? Of course I'm a technician. I'm the electrician here to fix your dodgy wires.
I've seen this movie before, man. I don't think you've got the right place.
Okay, look. This is not to wind up. I am deadly serious. I am just here to do a job.
There is no way this isn't a wind up.
Okay. I understand that you think this is funny, okay? But I have to tell you.
He's like he's gonna roll around and be like, hey Humvee, this is definitely a wind up. Come look at this. And another colleague is gonna come to the front desk and it's just gonna burst out laughing.
He's basically doing an Adam impression right now.
He's gonna be like, kid, you've got bigger balls than I. Wait, no, that can't be right. Yeah, he's gonna say, yeah, kid, you've got bigger balls than even I. But of course, you wouldn't be able to compare, would you? Jesus Christ!
All right, mind trick.
I've had enough of this. Oh man.
Alright, sure. I guess too difficulty, but I'm gonna give you like 3 setbacks for what your face says.
I kind of think I figured it out by now.
Jesus Christ. I have enough to affect both of them, though. So, okay, I'm going to get them trust. So they don't immediately tell what I do, but they do think my name and my tattoos are real. And they go from being like, it's a wind-up to, oh, poor guy.
Oh, sure. They're going to say, oh, Jesus.
You know, when you see like passport photos that have names like Dick Pound, I imagine I've got like that, don't I? Listen, you said your name to me, okay? I'm Humvee too. This I had the worst parents, okay? Just awful. And they got it started, and then
wait, they started you young?
you just gotta own up to it, right? You have to live with it, and you make your choices, and you can't go back, okay?
I almost imagine like a crowd gathering because there's like 2 guys totally losing it in the reception area.
Because, what do you mean you can't go back? You've never gone forward. Please explain what you're doing.
I'm just doing fix wires.
Just gonna say, well, you're an electrician. That's quite a career move. He's gonna say, I think your wires are crossed, mate.
Look, I'm going to report you to the board, okay? Head office is going to be very happy when your traffic interdictors go all out of order and your arms are fried, you know?
Oh, Christ. Hang on. So, sorry, what did you say? I keep looking at it written down.
I'm not there, by the way.
Look, you've got excess voltage.
I didn't enter the...
Yeah, we would be outside, like way away, maybe a block or 2, just waiting for him to get back.
You've got excess voltage in all of the ancillary ports. Okay, there's far too much current. Frankly, it's this whole building's a fire hazard.
At this point, they're just gonna say, "Yeah, sure, you go straight ahead with this cover story. I'm gonna open the door for you and be like, I sure hope you're gonna see the boss, because this is gonna go down great at the Star Wars equivalent of Christmas party."
As long as they let me in, I don't really care.
In fact, I think a few of them are going to take photos of you as you're going through, just so they can prove to people that this actually happened at work today when they go and see like their spouses and shit.
Okay, fine, but they let me in.
They do, and they're all like stood around the corner, like watching you walk along the corridor, like waiting for you to go into somebody's office.
Okay, I would like to look for a sign that says IT or anything like that.
Oh, we're going down that route again. Okay, yeah, sure. Christ. Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to make you roll for that. There's a large sign that says IT support this way.
Great, I will follow that. But before I do, I'd like to go into a bathroom.
Yeah, there's quite a crowd following you, and there's pretty much...
You can't change them now, man. You can't.
And, yeah, there's quite a crowd following you, and as you walk in the toilet...
They're supposed to be police officers.
No, I think this
yeah,
and,
they've got nothing better to do than stalk an electrician.
There is no way at this stage you're an electrician.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, and one of them walks in and goes, "Hey, if you're looking for work, then then we sure know a few people that we arrest quite regularly that could sort you out and sort out your predicament."
Okay. I would like to look for an air vent in the ceiling.
Going full Deus Ex on this.
You can use a destiny point for there to be one, but I can't see why they would have a massive air duct in the ceiling of the bathroom. But
for ventilation, obviously, that's the place that needs it.
To get rid of the smell. Yeah.
Sure.
Then I'd like to go into one of the cubicles, say "excuse me," and then climb up into the air duct.
Roll a stealth check against let's go 3 difficulty, because there's like 4 people in this room.
Okay,
and a couple of them are still chuckling at your cubicle.
Yeah, I'll take my shoes off as well, leave them, by the floor, and just make some sort of general grunting sounds.
One of them's gonna wolf whistle. as I could it's gonna say, "No wonder you're not very successful. You're hardly doing it for me." And sure, you can successfully climb into. Wait, no, did he do the stealth roll?
Yeah, I still need to do the roll.
So I'm thinking 3 difficulty.
That is unfortunate.
God damn it. Today is not Rinse Day. I mean, I think you have failed like pretty much every roll you have done.
All right. So, so as I see you climbing into the air vent, they're gonna be like, hey, you can't get away from us that easy. We want to know who you've been paid to come and see. and you just hear them like every time you go past like another duct, you can hear them all like, "Hey guys, he's over here. Look!" They're just following you through the duct.
Private show.
But what would you like to do with the Triumph?
Okay, with the Triumph, I'd like to find a cable that says lights.
Oh Christ. Yeah, sure, all right.
Okay,
It says on the cable just lights.
No, like I found like a power junction that says, you know,
Okay.
like, this is the light cable. This does like
Sure.
sector 2B, and I'd like to pull it out.
Okay. Yeah, the lights go out in in the entire facility, and you hear a couple of the people like down below you grumbling, saying, "Oh, fine, I'll go check it out, but you better record this damn thing because I'm not missing a second of this." And he says, "I'll be right back," and runs down the corridor.
Okay, now in the confusion, I'd like to make another stealth check so they stop following me throughout the building.
Okay. I guess I'll give you the same stealth roll, but it's gonna be you're gonna get 2 advantages. As in 2 boosts.
Okay. I would hope so, considering it's like pitch black.
Yeah, but
And
you
I'm
are
in an
you're,
air
in a
duct.
you're in a metal air duct crawling around, and they're just
I mean, only advantage pretty much. Holy shit.
And no threat. It's like so much advantage.
7 advantage.
So the three failures are there's still quite a congregation. They're like, "Billy, he's crawling towards Jeff's office. Quick, let's go see if he's going to Jeff's office."
Oh no.
And the other one's going to say, "You really think Jeff hired this guy?" It's like, would he be so stupid? This could make him lose his job. And the other guy's, "I don't know, but this is freaking epic."
Okay, with all those advantage, I'd like to find another wire that says main camera control.
Sure, all right.
Great. Okay, now I'm going to access it, run the facial recognition software on like as many cameras on the planet I can find, and then go to Jeff's office and get him fired.
Okay, roll me a. You haven't got the hacking thing, so this is gonna be really hard. This is gonna be.
I still have a data pad. I just don't have the potato anymore.
Yeah, like to interface with this, like mid cable, like it's not even a socket for you to plug into. So I'm gonna say this is quite hard. This is gonna be. I think 4 difficulty, but with 2 reds, considering you're trying to interface with something that's not designed to be interfaced with at this point.
Fucking hell.
I thought you had a much higher computers roll.
No. I'm really general. I've only got like 3 in every stat, and like.
Well, you didn't despair, so it's not going to wipe the program. But yeah, you just can't get this thing to upload the program onto this system from here. But you do work out that there is a data center server room somewhere near Jeff's office, because this is where the cables are going.
Okay, I'll follow the cables to Jeff's office.
Sure.
I wonder how he's doing in there. As he says, it's alright.
Yeah.
I want to be over the. I don't know what you guys did to my face, but you have fucked me right over.
I love
You say that. You say that in the comms.
Yeah.
I'm going to say. I think in Mirrorland the tattoo for sex worker and tech worker are pretty similar.
So they think I'm a prostitute.
And just our character. So so that's what you went walking in with on your face. You are not very good at your job, or this is a wind up because
Oh my god.
So yeah, let's continue. So
I
you're gonna
thought
drop
it said vital tech worker.
Vital. Great. Okay.
you drop down into Jeff. Into Jeff. And Jeff is shocked that someone has just dropped out of the air vent. Also shocked that there's a huge commotion outside his office door, and then he reads your face, and, and his jaw just
All right. I'll kick open the door and I'll be okay, guys. Show's in here.
Yeah, there's video cameras everywhere as they're all recording this. Like, Jeff, how much did you pay? And Jeff's just like gobsmacked, like, what do you mean? I gotta look
Jeff,
at the crowd back to you.
I know this is your first time doing it, but I'm going to make it a memorable occasion. And then I'll start doing like humming the Moulin Rouge music.
Oh god.
Oh no. Where do we go from here?
Like Jeff takes a good minute to compose himself, and he's just in such shock, and he's gonna look at the huge crowd outside his door and be like, "All right, if one of you have organized this, you're like, there is no way your job here is secure right now. Someone call security and get this man out of here."
Come on, Jeff. I know you want to.
No. You make it another
After all,
chaos.
you're the one that called me. The fake technician act. The whole sneaking into the building. This was all your idea, mate.
Like, he goes a slightly paler shade of green as he goes white as a sheet, and says, "Hey, I did not order you. I don't know what this stunt is. This is some sort of office prank, but this is not amusing. Get the hell out of my office."
Look, you're the one that called the Jewel of Mirial agency, okay? Don't complain if you don't like what you've got, okay? You're the one that hired me. Or perhaps we should tell your wife, Jeff.
At this point, he's like, "I'm not even married. What are you talking about?" At this point, like two actual police officers are gonna come in and drag you out of the building and throw you out onto the street.
Oh god, what a sequence, and nothing was gained from it.
Hey, I was in stitches for a good half an hour. That was totally worth
Yes.
Right, I'm going to go to a bathroom and wash my face.
it. Okay.
Where's the bathroom? How do people react?
There is conveniently a public restroom right here. It stinks of urine, but it's definitely worth washing your face off right now.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
Great, so we've learned that none of us understand the Mirial language.
And we're supposed to meet royalty? Perhaps not.
the news channel's just gonna flip from episode to episode of you guys doing random shit.
Yes.
Like there is no way this isn't going viral.
You can just see Lucius flipping through like what's new.
Yeah, Lotus is like, I'll just see how they're getting on, and like.
There's like a realm being shot at in chaos. Okay, that's normal. That's nothing unusual. There's like Sorek ducking out of a shot of an exploding potato. People being thrown out of windows. Just, and then.
Okay. New plan.
What was wrong with the last one?
Did it work? Did you get what needed to be done?
No, I didn't. I crawled around the air ducts, I lost my shoes, and I almost got Jeff fired.
Oh yeah, you're barefoot right now. It's like, I literally lost my shoe.
Yeah, Cassie would have looked down at that now, noticing he's barefoot. Or maybe he has socks on, who knows?
I mean, to be fair, at least these were the shoes I got with the jumpsuit, so I have real shoes back at the hotel.
The highly successful spy master. He's climbing through the air vents of a police station, dressed as a virgin sex worker and camouflage. Oh, she's having a field day with you when he hears about this.
Oh God. No, yeah, I can imagine Jessica being like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Anyway, sure. So you're currently stood on some street corner, having just washed your face, shoeless, and you just regroup with the others. What are you gonna